My name is Joy Ballard and I'm the head teacher of Willows High School. We serve an area called Tremorfa in Splot, which is in Cardiff, in Wales. Our school has many children that are very disadvantaged and live very difficult lives. The school at the moment has a lot to do to improve. I was employed here in September to take the school on a transformational journey, and I intend for the school to be one of the best schools in Wales, indeed in the United Kingdom. One of the things that I know in terms of working with learners is that actually if we can make learners that are motivated, that are independent, where we can find a relevance in their learning that meets their needs, we will have a happy school, a motivated school, and beyond anything else, a group of learners who came from a very low starting point who were able to make excellent progress. One of the things that I know will do that is working in partnership with organisations that are able to provide a school like ours expertise. We're not in a position to do it alone. We've got to know our pupils very, very well. We're a 700 place school at the moment, which means you have the opportunity to get to know virtually every pupil. And I know from working with our pupils and working with our teachers and the feedback that we get from them, that the more we can use different types of resources to support our learners to create relevance, the better our children will do. Quite simply, working in partnership with somebody like Microsoft would mean everything to this school. We've some absolute talent inside, some outstanding teachers that have got the motivation and the know-how to be able to work within this partnership to truly make a difference. I hope that you're able to consider us.
My name is Ian Whittaker. I'm assistant head at Willows High School in Tremorfa in Cardiff. My involvement with the English Teachers programme has come through one of our music teachers. He's led the school on a journey through the use of technology in education, particularly in improving classroom practice. It's a journey we started as a school, it's a journey we need to carry on. We're building a nucleus of staff who are trained, competent, confident in the use of technology in a classroom situation.
My name is Gareth Ritter. I'm from Wales in the UK. I teach 11 to 16-year-olds music and music technology. I wanted to lock them onto learning. I wanted them to take control of their own learning and make it relevant. The pupils composed the tracks, and then they had to learn how to record the instruments for their tracks. So they made a series of tutorials you can see here. So there's one on recording guitars, drums, vocals. So what we did then, we put them on YouTube to share them with other people. What we didn't realise was what was going to happen. It received over 27,000 hits. So these guys' video tutorials were used worldwide by other teachers, parents, other pupils, and it's helped them in their music curriculum. So we used the Connect to test the knowledge of the stuff that they'd learnt about how to record the different sound sources. They do their own quizzes, and they test each other using the Connect. So it's bringing that outside stuff from home that they love into the classroom. So my pupils learnt these skills. They went into the recording studio, recorded the album, Belong, Believe, Achieve, which are the three main words of our school. But the next step, we couldn't have imagined that these boys, a group called Flow Them, they started off by using the recording studio at Willows High School. They are now signed to a record label in the UK, and they were on Sky One's Must Be the Music. So it's a massive success story for my pupils, you know, and it's not really what I've done, it's their work. Without them, the project would be nothing.
We do serve an area of high social deprivation. A lot of our children come from very, very challenging backgrounds. We do have the highest number of children who qualify for free school meals in the country. Yet we don't think that should be an excuse. We don't think schools should hide behind social deprivation as an excuse for underachievement. We passionately believe that all children have a right to expect the best possible outcomes from their education. To this extent, we spend a lot of time on the support that we offer pupils. We've worked hard with our older pupils to ensure that they are ready to move from us at 16. Every child leaves this school with qualifications now, which wasn't always the case. Every child leaves this school with a transition plan. They have a place at a college, a training provider, or in employment. Yet by Christmas, after the child leaves us, 1 in 6 of those children has dropped out of education. They've left their training placement. It's a fundamental problem for our school, but more than that, it's a problem for the community we serve. As a school, we're looking at innovative ways of dealing with this issue. For our Pathfinder journey, what we would like to work on is a way in which we can support our learners when they're not in the physical environment with us. Ways in which we can facilitate distance learning for pupils both in the school and also pupils who left the school who are at risk then of dropping out of educational training. From the work we've done so far and the investigations we've done into the technology, what we're really looking for from the Pathfinder is to put in touch with other schools who have similar issues. Now that may be schools that are in other parts of the world, for some distance learning, some schools in more rural areas than us. But I think the challenges are still the same. The challenges are still, how do you support learners who aren't actually in the room with you?
This is the traditional way of teaching pupils computer technology. But this is the future. It looks like they're playing on the Xbox.
What does Andante mean?
But in fact they're learning how computer technology can help make music lessons a lot more fun. At Willows High School in Cardiff, information technology is embedded in lessons, so pupils thoroughly understand how computers work.
It's a more proactive approach of learning, which definitely makes it more interesting and more enjoyable.
It's a lot more fun. It's not like go to work, being boring, and then go back home.
So who's first?
We were.
Gareth Ritter devised this music app with 2 other teachers and help from the computer giant Microsoft, something the government wants to see more of.
I think the biggest thing that I've done is bring the technology in from the home for what the pupils are using on a daily basis. You know, they're using things like their mobile phones and the Xbox and the Kinect and things, and I'm bringing that technology into the classroom. You know, I'm a firm believer that if kids are enjoying what they're doing, why would they want to mess about?
As a school, the number of pupils entitled to free school meals in our cohort is constantly rising. At the moment it stands at approximately 47% of pupils who qualify for free school meals. Yet despite this level of social deprivation, we passionately believe as a school that where you're born shouldn't affect the outcomes that you have. We believe that as a school we have a duty to affect change in our community. We believe that we have the tools, the mechanism and the will to make lives better. We believe that by becoming a Pathfinder School, that process can help us on the journey to make sure that the outcomes for these young people improve.